All right, man. I know a lot of people are upset when they hear this news that Michael Jackson, by basically they sell half his catalog, his estate, to Sony, and everybody knew Michael Jackson didn't mess with Sony. Um, and they paid 1.2 billion for half his music catalog, and I felt that, I think um, most people felt like, he wouldn't have done that if he was alive. He wouldn't have done that if he was alive and all this other stuff, man. So um let's speak on it. Check out the music entertainment playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button was the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So um, I mean, everybody been selling their catalog in music. A lot of people think a lot of these people be lying about the money they getting, and I know this probably is true. It said the deal is worth which is likely worth at least 600 million, includes half of the late star's publishing and recorded master catalog. It says, and what could be the largest valuation ever of a musician's music assets. Sony Group has closed an agreement to buy half of Michael Jackson's publishing and recorded masters catalog in the deal that sources say value those music assets somewhere above 1.2 billion. Other sources suggested it might be as much as 1.5 billion at those valuations. Sony will pay at least 600 million for a stake of the legendary rights. The meaning that Jackson's deal, which closed late last year, is at bigger valuation than 1.2 billion that Queen is currently seeking. And whereas Queen valuation includes sources say royalties from the incoming stream beyond the masters, publishing, including from the Freddie Mercury biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, the theoretical production using Queen's music. Sony's deal with Michael Jackson estate does not include royalties from the Broadway play and other theatrical productions featuring Jackson's music. It may not, however, just be Jackson's music that's involved in the deal. Sources say the current deal includes non-Jackson Arthur songs in the Mayak publishing catalog, which also includes approximately 250 slot in the Family Stone publishing catalog, as well as an iconic song written or performed by Jerry Lee Lewis, Jackie Wilson, Curtis Mayfield, Ray Charles, Percy Sledge, and Dion. Last February, following the story first reported by Variety that Jackson's deal was being negotiated, Billboard estimated that the iconic artist's estate earns about 75 million annually. So I mean, that wasn't enough for him. If that ain't enough for to pay to have his people living large and paid in the shade sipping lemonade, I don't know what is. Those assets include ownership of masters recordings published for Jackson's share of the songs, uh, his Mayak, hopefully I'm saying it right, publishing catalog and revenue, merchandise, and royalties from the theatrical uh, show featuring Jackson's music. At the time, Billboard estimated within the 75 million estimate. Jackson recording and publishing assets alone brought 47.2 million to the state, and that Mayak might be bringing another 5 to 8 million annually. Jackson estimated, however, did not take into account this popularity appears to be growing as the streaming marketplace expands. Sales and streams of Jackson music grew steadily from 1 million of albums equivalent units in 2020 to 1.47 million in 2023, that's 37% over those 3 years, according to Illuminate. The outpace for overall U.S. Music market for albums consumption units, which grew 22.9% during that time period. Outside the United States, Jackson is arguably even more popular in 2023. Uh, Consummation of his music grew 38.3% to 6.5 billion on-demand streams, up from 4.7 billion streams in 2021. Next year's Jackson biopic called Michael will be released, likely fueling even more growth to the fan base, boosting consumption and triggering more revenue to flow to his estate and other rights holders. So, um, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like 75 million a year, and if you can continue to grow the brand, is good enough. That's my thing. I mean, I would love to hear their rationale. Um, you know, I would love to hear their rationale on why they did it. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, especially to Sony. People that he didn't even mess with for real. You know, especially um, he didn't mess with Sony. So, but it is what it is. People see 1.2 billion and was like, "We good, we good, we good, we good," and everybody selling their stuff off. And um, hey, to each his own. That's what we can say. To each his own. That's what his family wanted to do. For some bread. I mean, that's what they do. I just feel like you could have sold to anybody but them, or you could have just been prospering off the money that his music bringing in. You heard me that is, his music started steadily growing, and hopefully they do right by his biopic. You know, hopefully they do right by his biopic, because then they're really gonna set off his stream. So I guess 75 million wasn't enough to feed everybody a year, and it's more than 70. It's probably more than that too. So you know, but that's what they choose to do. Um, I just feel like I just feel like nobody, I think this generation don't value. Um, I think this generation don't value ownership no more. You got everybody selling their catalog. Why not? Why didn't they value the ownership? But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.